state's position. These are serious charges. The matter will be going to the grand jury this month, and I would anticipate additional charges other than the single count of sexual battery. Obviously, the defendant is in a position of authority. It's the state's position that he has manipulated a 15-year-old girl and has continued to manipulate her and has defied Judge Topeka's order and shown no respect for court orders or for the authority of the court to place bond conditions on him. So it's the state's position that the bond should be revoked and he should remain incarcerated until the matter's indicted and then subsequently brought to trial or resolved otherwise. Thank you.
Your Honor, we don't dispute the fact that there was contact. Contact was made through an app that this prosecutor defeated called Spotify that has a list of records, of your favorite records.
They don't do records anymore.
Well, I made it, I thought I'd make it.
But thank you for bringing it to my age level. I've got grandkids, I know what Spotify.
Various songs and music titles, and you can change the title of your own playlist. And by manipulating the title of the playlist, instead of calling it, say, Larry's Playlist or the Judge's Playlist, they communicated back and forth for about, I think a total of maybe 15 minutes over a couple of days, where one person would change the name of the playlist to I Love You, and the other person would change it to something else. And when that happens, it automatically deletes the name of the prior playlist.
One of the lists say I'm 26 and you're 15?
Well, I think that was understood, Judge.
It's hard to determine how stupid somebody can be, especially somebody I don't know. And I can say that with a degree of certainty, considering that Judge Topeka's conditions, there was nothing ambiguous about no contact. Pure and simple, no contact. I will permit defendant to remain on the $50,000 10% bond. I'm adding the condition that you are subject to house arrest. You will be fitted with a GPS and pay the cost of that GPS. You will surrender your cellular telephone to our pretrial release officer. You will not utilize your home telephone or any other telephone without the presence of your mother or father when you're using that phone. Any phone calls you make, either your mother or father will be there as you make those calls. You will also provide the pretrial release officer with the name of your cell phone provider and any passwords you have for that account. You will not use any computers, any tablets, any electronic means of communication. I understand that that's part of your job, and you blew that when you made contact. So I just remind you that you are potentially looking at 60 months in prison if you are convicted of just the one charge against you. I don't have a clue what else the prosecutor may add to that, but at this time, all that the court knows is that there is the sexual battery charge with a potential of 5 years of prison. I do have concern about your ability to follow the court's directions. That being said, the law directs us to start with the premise that you will be allowed to post bail. And the violation of the conditions certainly is not a minimal thing. And as a parent, as a grandparent, I can't imagine how horrible it must be to have to stay up because some idiot can't follow the conditions that a judge has told him to follow. Is that strong language? Of course it is. And I'm not determining you're guilty or not. All I know is you've admitted you had contact and you were told not to. And I'm not going to make you sit in jail. I'll make you sit at home, and I guess in doing so, I get to punish your parents and get to now babysit a 26-year-old. Any questions?